Follow your hands, give me a sign, hold down your lies, lay down next to me, don't listen when I'm screaming, bury your doubts and fall asleep, for neither ever nor never.
Hello everybody and welcome to Amphlett Reviews, back with another Wong Kar-Wai video in the last of the 3 videos that I'll be doing for his kind of filmography at this current point. And we have one that I think is overlooked, one that definitely needs to be involved in this kind of series, and is part of the Wong Kar-Wai box set from the Criterion edition. So this will be the last of the Criterion editions I'll be talking about, and this features as a bonus feature on the 2046 that was released in 2004. Also this, The Hand, released in 2004. This is a hour-long short on the Blu-ray edition. On this features an extended version of that, so you get a complete version of it, which was originally part and shot for an anthology movie, which featured 2 other films, which, as far as I'm aware of, are not very good. Apparently this was the highlight. This was actually what's advertised on the actual DVD cover, so which is quite funny. But there was meant to be an anthology of kind of 3 different directors, you know, different kind of countries kind of thing, and doing different shorts, and this was one of them. And this features the extended version of that short on the Blu-ray edition. And this one stars Chun Chen and Gon Lee, who is the 2 main characters of this little short film, who basically is a sort of, I kind of riff on kind of Phantom Thread in a sense, that kind of film, if everyone's watched that, which is he's a very stylized, very kind of young, up and coming kind of apprentice in this kind of fabric kind of industry, someone who creates clothes, luxurious clothes during 1960s kind of Hong Kong. And he is the next in line, taking over from these old kind of, you know, master in a sense. You know, he's the next one who meets this very luxurious, very kind of, you know, wealthy, elegant Gon Lee, who is a very high-class prostitute, essentially. You know, she has an of-course apartment, she's an assistant, and she is someone who demands the best. She wants the best. She wants these really extraordinary, brilliant clothes. She wants to live the highest kind of life, luxurious life partner possible. And they have a really intense, very kind of personal kind of first encounter in this kind of, the hand plays really double meanings throughout the entire film. And especially how she uses that hand in the first introduction, which is really interesting. So he's very young and very kind of, you know, falls in love with her essentially, but without really saying it for an integral portion of the actual short. And, you know, he basically makes these really brilliant clothing, and, you know, throughout the kind of the motion of the kind of this hour-long kind of movie, in a sense, as a short kind of film, you get to see kind of, you know, the relationship back and forth a little bit that happens. You know, things starts to kind of break down for her character, and she starts to kind of lose her kind of her appeal. She tries to go to America to make the big money kind of into the transition. And, you know, he is someone who is infatuated with her, just loves her for who she is. And, you know, there's a point where he's saying, okay, take all these clothings and reuse and you know, make something special for me, in her need of desperation towards the kind of the end of the short. You know, remake something new out of the old clothing. And, you know, you get to see the kind of the stylized kind of, you know, process of it kind of thing, with this kind of like little shop that he's in, and kind of taking the fabric off, and, you know, the irons and stuff and the fabrics. It's very well handled. It's a very traditional, well put together kind of, you know, short for Wong Kar-Wai. It feels very much authentic to his sense of cinematography, his style, his music choices, how he uses characters. It's all brilliantly well handled, and I don't want to say too much. I don't want to give too much away, kind of thing, especially if you haven't seen it. You know, Wong Kar-Wai doesn't do traditional happy love stories, or, you know, characters that get happy endings necessarily. So you know what to expect with this film for sure. What are your thoughts and opinions on The Hand? Please comment down below. In the meantime, guys, I'm Amphlett Reviews, signing out.